Vladee7R. So we've got Italy versus Russia in what is going to be our final match of the Pro League.
So let's quickly collect on what's going on here. So going into this week, players were already confirmed to be going to the Season 3 finals playing for $200,000 in a matter of weeks. And they were Foxy Grandpa, Madzin, Sacron, Harry Nightmare, and Irish Mantis. There were 2 spots left and 4 players in this top 8 that were playing for those points and were in a run. It was Vladee7R, Yupe, Storm, and Jinminene. Now, by the end of this week, the grand finals, although these are exciting because this is the first time we've seen Crathen in a grand finals, and Vladee7R taking out Foxy to get here, I mean, the stress is gone. These guys are just playing for cash. Crathen cannot qualify. He hasn't got enough points. Vladdy's already going. So the level of comfort, I mean, this set might even be the highest level these guys have ever played because there's no more stress. They just have to play.
Well, you say they're only playing for cash, but Crathen's playing to show the world I didn't make the finals, but I'm as good as these guys. I beat them all. They were all in this top 8 and I beat them.
This would be a story if Crathen takes it.
And Vladee is playing to show us and his colleagues that, well, I say his co-players that have made the finals that I'm going to the finals, but I was our last winner. I'm going into the finals of a success in week 8. You guys are going in after a loss. I'm going in after winning the whole thing. So I feel like this is more of a statement set, more than the cash.
I do think that Johnny Cage's down 4 is going to be somewhat of an answer for Ninjutsu's neutral. I mean, it kind of competes with the range. Yes, it's not going to lead into a full combo, but it's at least going to shut this kind of thing down. Wow, Vladee going in straight into the A-list pressure.
That's a severe life lead and a smooth round 1 as Vladee's going to close this one out.
Round 1 goes to Vladee7R. Flawless victory. That was a great sequence.
Oh, tries to punish, doesn't get it. Blocks the slide this time. Crathen can get fully punished, forced to break.
This entire set, Crathen's been somewhat just shut down completely. Oh, wow. And that wasn't even on an anticipation of a stagger. I mean, that on hit, if he did the 2-on-4, there was a gap there. Like, he would have punished it anyway. Vladee with a lot of matchup knowledge right now.
Oh, gets hit by the slide this time, though. That would have been death if he blocked it, though.
And there you go, tries to block the slide, gets hit by the overhead portion, full combo. And we all know Vladee. Vladee doesn't like spending meter.
Oh, catch this time, forced to break there this time. Being smart with it, realizes, nope, I'm going to stay in a chance to win the match. No reason to give myself a whole round to win. Oh, catches him, nice confirm, and that is going to be a nut punch. Down 4 on hit, and a grab. Smooth game 1.
Vladee, that was a quick game number 1. And it was right at the end there where he just caught the nut punch. Really, really good reversal there. Good damage. But I mean, it's just... I kind of feel like Johnny Cage does well in this matchup. I mean, Ninjutsu Scorpion, very, very strong character, good range, good neutral tools. But I mean, Johnny Cage is down 4, seems like it could be a little bit of a problem. What Crathen is going to have to do in this situation is try and whiff punish. He's going to have to try and take that step back. He's going to have to make Vladee scared to forward 3 or down 4. He's going to have to stand at that magical range where his forward 2 will connect as a whiff punish or his back 2, and that Vladee will whiff, making him scared to go for those options.
But I feel like we have to stay somewhat within reason here. Like, we say that Scorpion has the tools to deal with some top tier characters, but that doesn't make him a top tier character. You still have to work very hard and put yourself definitely at risk. Like, every block slide is a full combo punish, and that's something you have to sometimes do if you're really trying to enforce the threat of forward 2.
And the danger of this matchup too is that if Johnny Cage blocks a forward 2, he may not necessarily get a punish, but what he's going to do is guarantee a forward 3 on block, which is going to be jailing and pressure.
And let's remember, a lot of these normals, whilst, again, some of them are safe and have amazing range, it is at the very least going to guarantee Vladee some block pressure, and giving A-list blocking is quite dangerous.
Crathen's all over him, tries to go for the delayed back 4 just to catch the delayed wake up, didn't catch it. Vladdy's going to get a full combo, and now he has 3 bars of meter pushing him towards the corner. Doesn't respect the frames, that's going to be a full combo, and that's going to be huge damage.
Nice restand, 3 bars to make it work.
Oh, and Crathen gets tagged again. He had to use the breaker.
Is Vladee going to be the second person today to make a full comeback on Crathen? Is that going to be enough? 12%?
Meter burn kick. Are we going to see it? No! Running down 4 just to secure that round. But Vladee sitting on a full bar. Crathen has basically nothing. He has a meager amount left.
I mean, he manages to stop himself getting styled on for 2 games in a row. Oh, normal wake up teleport. Very, very, very risky, but it does work.
That 2-1-2. I like that. The 2-1-2. I'm not sure if there's a gap there as much, but the 2-1-2 on prediction of Vladee trying to armor the gap in the 2-1-4.
Oh, nice slide, 26% damage.
Let's not forget, guys, that the slide is way more plus on hit than it used to be, giving Scorpion some true knockdown pressure.
Oh, catch some pressing buttons, goes to meet nut punch, burns the bar for some damage.
He's going to build up all that stamina, and here comes the jailing, gets an overhead again. Vladee, this sequence could win the whole round.
Oh no, turns a forward 3 on hit into a down 4. That could not have been what he wanted to do.
On the slight delay, Crathen's still going to break. He wants the round. And there's the whip punish, but ever so slightly too late. And that's more guaranteed jailing into a grab, and Vladee7R is going to take round number 2. Now, Crathen tried to do just what he said, whip punishing down 4 with the forward 2, but he did it ever so slightly too late.
Trying to space it out, gives Vladee that forward 3, block pressure, doesn't confirm it.
Vladee was definitely ready for that to get blocked. Good block on the overhead. I mean, it's kind of risky for Crathen to go for those lows. Full combo punishable. Oh, speaking of full combo punishable, Vladee dropping the first cancel of the set. Crathen cashing out big damage using that meter burn teleport. Oh, Vladee, I think he done so many overheads. Oh no, and he drops it!
Oh, but gets a nice reset opportunity, but doesn't confirm that one either.
Now it's clean punish right there on Crathen. Now Vladee has to use this break, otherwise he's in a bad situation.
Oh, run into down 3.
Looking really good for Crathen right now. Oh, and he gets a clean jump. Doesn't get the forward 3 on hit though, but on hit is going to get the overhead.
Just to restand again, Crathen, 1 bar of meter to work. If he gets a slide on hit, that's going to win, but just be careful. Oh, Vladee trying to bait it out, and Crathen just gets a straight up raw forward 2, and he's going to take himself to 1-1.
1 game apiece on both these guys. I mean, like, one thing we're not seeing Crathen do, I actually love the fact that the overhead caught, because, so that was like, what, 2 or 3 times in a row, Crathen did the forward 2 on block into overhead, and every time Vladee went for the block and he got it, right? So in that, like, 4th situation, where the overhead connected, because that was definitely a situation where Vladee went, look, he's done the overhead 3 times in a row. Surely on this 4th time, he's going to go into slide and force the mix-up. And that one time, he ate a full combo.
So is that another, I know that he knows that I know, so I'm going to do this. He wants me to zig, so I'm going to zag, but I shouldn't zag because he's expecting me to zag because he zigged last time.
And in 3 times in a row, that's literally, he zigged because I zagged, because last time he zagged as well. Like, it's, yeah. You know.
I feel like we should just cut this analogy dead.
Oh, that nice whip punish though, securing the first hit bonus. Denying Johnny Cage just that little bit of extra jailing from the meter burn forceful.
I mean, this is shaping up to be like probably one of the closest grand finals we've had in the season finals before.
Oh, I'm not sure I agree with that. Teleport cancel, trying to go in for something slightly cute but really unnecessary. And again, Vladee enforcing those down 4s. How many down 4s are you going to take before you block low and eat that overhead? Oh, catches the jump. Really good use on the back 2.
I feel like the back 2's a really attractive option when you have no stamina. So after a breaker, it's wonderful at just occupying that space.
Now in game number 1, I think Crathen is seriously remembering the fact that Vladee has been armoring those gaps, and that's why Vladee's taking the 2-on-2 now. Guaranteed chip. Crathen's going to win round number 1.
He hasn't got a bar, and Crathen has been opting to go for that meter burn slide. He hasn't been doing anywhere near as much teleports as before, though. I just think it doesn't really think it's a necessary tool at the moment. Because Vladee's very patient. He's playing very slow.
Oh, and he didn't quite have the stamina to get that whip punish. But he has got Crathen in the corner. Challenges it with a down 1. Cancels the teleport just to get out the corner. Vladee might be able to put him near the corner. If not, this will just do a fair amount of corner carry by itself.
Oh, and again goes that back 2. Vladee does something to try and punish it, but not going to work at all.
And I think Vladee's going to be blocking overhead all day. I mean, he has so much health. If he gets hit by a slide, so what? If he gets hit by the overhead, like full combo, and he's just going to let Vladee build all of that meter. Oh, that's the thing. Aelis Cage is going to build a ton of meter, even if you're not getting, hit by it. Jailing all day.
Vladee's still up on meter. Cancels the teleport. Full whiff punish from Crathen. Vladee opts to break to keep himself in the damage, but no. Nice forward 2 into slide, 15%. Ooh, takes it this time. Overhead's going to land for a full launch.
Crathen's going to get some kind of restand momentum. Oh, and he goes into the low for the first time. We haven't seen that yet, with the exception of that first game we did it meterlessly. That's going to be good damage. Going into the slide, very plus on hit. What's the mix-up? And there's the shimmy. Does it one too many times. Eater, wake up, low poke, and here comes Vladee7R in the corner.
Could this be another comeback on Crathen? Crathen hasn't got a breaker. He's nowhere near a full bar to build yet by taking damage.
If Crathen gets mixed one more time, he's in a bad situation. Gets the reversal.
Oh, baits out the nut punch, and that is going to be that. And Crathen's going to go up to 2-1 at the moment.
Wow, 2. I mean, like, if Crathen wins this tournament, what a message to send. I mean,
that means all of our qualified players are going and going, yeah, but we lost to Crathen, though. Crathen beat us. That's
Madsen, you eternal gatekeeper. That's what Madsen is right now. Every single time Crathen was denied so many 9th placings because unfortunately he fell to Madsen week after week, this tournament demon, which even to this day, Crathen has been unable to defeat since the Pro League has begun. And I mean, here he is, Grand Finals, 1 game away. I mean, you can only ask, had he not bumped into Mads in those times, would he be one of our confirmed players?
Well,
the gameplay is proving this.
Well, we've said before, he's definitely the high enough quality to do it. It was just, I think Madsen has saved the rest of the EU Pro League this season a lot of grief. But again, it comes down to, because Crathen couldn't take part in week 1 and 2, he couldn't get that early seeding. He couldn't get that early points that helped out. Like, let's look, for example, Sakron and Vladee did amazingly well in week 1 and 2.
And he gets the low once again.
So they had the chance to be seeded better. So they had arguably easier times moving through the bracket. But then Crathen, because he had no points, he was going in fighting the killers from week 1. And here he is, taking them all down one by one.
But I mean, this set isn't over yet. Vladee's got the pressure. Down 4 into slide, the cheeky stuff. And here we go, tournament point. Crathen is 1 round away from winning our final week of the EU/CIS Mortal Kombat X Pro League.
Oh, that down 4 as well. No full punish, but still enough to make Vladee waste the bar.
And there we go, once again, Vladee trying to armor the gap, but he's going for 2-1-2, much harder to deal with. And there you go, lovely whip punish on the standing 3 into meter burn teleport. What a read.
Now, we've seen Crathen buffer that standing 3 into teleport before. I believe that's just tech Crathen uses, just standing 3 into teleport.
Oh,
wow.
There we go, on the verge of a flawless victory, and there we go!
Vladee didn't break at 4-2.
I don't know what he was doing there. I do not know, but Crathen's going to take it.
That was dominant. That final game was absolute destruction.
So,
you heard that? Flawless victory, right? I didn't hear that.
In the
I heard
final week of the MKX Pro League for EU and CIS, Crathen, poor guy, if only.
Madsen is the sole... Madsen saved everyone at the finals from dealing with this carnage.
Why was he on that side of the bracket so many times? Because he didn't enter week 1 and 2. If only he entered week 1 and 2, Mustard. He won the tournament this week.
Hindsight is the worst thing, right? Because truly, and we'll have a look at the bracket now. I mean, Crathen just 3-2, 3-2, 3-1. The easiest set Crathen had was in Grand Finals. Imagine that.
Crathen had to keep Yuppie away from the season finals. Took out Storm in an amazing set and a very, very convincing 3-1. I mean, to be fair, Vladee7R isn't going to care as much now. I mean, look, the points are done. I mean, the points, they are done at this point. So, Vladee7R, great. It was really good that he got Grand Finals. It's even better that he has secured himself to the Season 3 Finals this week. I mean, the reality is, although Crathen won this tournament, Vladee is kind of the real winner of the situation because he's the one going to LA. But Crathen has done nothing but send us all a message of, if I got top 8, if I was able to enter week 1 and 2, who knows what would have happened.
Well, he did manage to win the final week. I mean, that's a first for us in EU, that the winner of the final week isn't actually going to the finals. So, absolutely crazy stuff.
It's a bittersweet situation, I think.
Yeah, absolutely.
Right, well, I think before we